Mixtape.
Trying to tell him, simple shit. Trying to tell him.
Some black chick, man, when I say she was, I said, now how the fuck this nigga? I said, nigga, give me the big snatch the donuts back, nigga. I'll fuck her, I hand it to her myself, nigga. What you talking about? Bitch, I got a donut for you. Yeah, you wanna talk and have a donut and have some coffee? Yeah, bitch, I'll catch mama having three. Come on, let's sit on the park bench, bitch. I got about 2 or 3 hours for my next class. What you talking about? We can sit here and have a donut and glaze up and blaze up. What you talking about? Thick ass black chick, man, like for real, dog. So I feel you, bro. Try to keep your head focused and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if a bitch approach, hey, let me hit this one time. Let me tell you this. So I just played with my uncle at this church. I used to play it with him back in the day. Tell me why I was just fine ass light skinned chick, bro. I guess it was like their first time having like, and I don't like when churches do that neither, bro. They play with CDs and stuff like that, man. It's not a good experience for the church, you know.
Playing CDs?
Yeah, playing music off of CDs. Like it's not a real effect. It's not a real effect to the service, so you know.
Definitely ain't got nothing on live.
Yeah, so I guess it was their first time having like some live music. So Shorty came up to me at the service, man. My uncle had went in the back to talk to the preacher. You know what I'm saying? And I was just sitting on the organ, just chilling, because he told me to just sit right there for a second. So Shorty came up to me and was like, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, like I really enjoyed your playing. Shorty, let me tell you something. Come on, hey.
So nigga reached out like Ray Charles, they grabbed her wrist.
Oh yeah, baby, we could do something tonight. For sure.
You know, with the Ray Charles.
That nigga said I reached out my hand like Ray Charles was like, oh yeah, Angola, baby. Yeah, fuck is you talking about? I said, she was like, hopefully, you come back and see you again. Shouted, I will be back. You best believe, motherfucker.
Playing every time y'all come.
And man, my thing is, bro, I don't even be on that cocky confident shit, but it's like, nigga, I can play. Like,
I mean,
what I'm saying?
But got the skills to pay the bills, baby.
I mean, it's like my thing is, but in my head, I really wanted to say, Shorty, I don't think I did that good. Cause I ain't really such a drum set consistently in a while. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I did okay to hold down shit, but I don't feel like there was like what I would think like, oh, that was one of my best performances.
Type
like,
shit.
nah, nigga, no.
Just some regular shit in your
head.
Like
it was
I did what I came
this was me
do.
getting back in the. This was me getting back in the groove and shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, hopefully, man. I mean, I got a nice little setup there and shit, man. Ain't no
was this the same place you got invited to the first time?
Man, this was like one of the very first churches I started playing at. It's down on St. Louis in 23rd. It was like when he first got me started playing for money. See, I always just, when I grew up in church, it was just playing for the free. You know what I'm saying? We was just doing it because we love it. But when I started playing for money, that was one of the churches that I had started playing at first.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing at that church. He actually hooked me on to 2 churches, like, because he was playing at 2 churches. So we'll play at one church in the morning at a certain time, and then we'll leave her, and then go play at the last church. So yeah, both of the churches I played at, but yeah. So I was like, Shorty, come on, man, like I'll start doing that. And Shorty was nice.
Ooh.
Shorty had like, I don't know if there was contacts in her eyes. I was trying not to like look hard. I wasn't trying to like stir too hard, but you know what I'm saying? Shorty was nice. Like Shorty was light skinned. Shorty had nice little lips on her. I looked at her eyes. I don't know if there was contacts or not, but definitely looked good on her. You know what I'm saying? So it was like green and gray type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I said some, but I know this girl. I know this girl that I used to fuck with. Her daughter. Them her real eyes. I always thought, I said, hey man, your daughter gonna be a motherfucker when she get older, man. I say them her real eyes too, like, bro, the motherfucker she gonna give niggas the blues out this motherfucker for real. And she high yellow. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing of being light skinned, but bitch, when you high yellow and you got eyes like that, come on, man, you can't do nothing but like have bad troubles coming on, man.
Break a few niggas' hearts.
Man, come on, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies.
Boys and girls all across the motherfucking world, man. We just back here banging on the set. It's your player partner. It's your neighborhood nephew, Dre City, back for the true review. And I'm here with my player partner, man.
Hey, Stupid Hustle, baby. AKA the STL Mixtape King. You dig?
We back here set, banging on the set, man.
Episode 4.
Come on, man.
Okay, we going, baby. We going. Episode 4,
baby.
On
the floor.
Okay.
Put 4 on the floor.
Put
4 on the floor.
Okay.
And put my jive when we hit 5. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Now for the community, you know what I'm saying? We a little behind schedule. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with this is a new podcast. You know, so we figuring shit out on the go. You know what I'm saying? So I had a couple editing, you know what I'm saying, malfunctions. But you know what I'm saying? We got episode 2 out right now on the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the JAPnetwork.
Go check that shit out.
You know what I'm saying? The rest of the episodes should be flowing smoothly. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be getting shit up in a week.
That shit was pretty dope, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you like I told you last night, man, you a fucking genius, man. So I appreciate you putting that shit together. I mean, you know what? I think I really it's. You know what, man? You doing of a good of a job as you can do with and it's not even no rush about like I guess when it mostly comes out, because for the most part I feel like we bang one out and then by the next week, you know, with the time that we are allowed and given, shit, we be having it out by the next week. So I mean.
Yeah,
it would kind of be like it's like a rotating like cycle. Like once we do one, by the time we do one, the one we did last week will be out by the time we doing the new one, and by the time the new one come out, we'll be So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Shoot one, drop one, shoot one.
Yeah, it's like I mean, it's not like we shoot one and then it's up in like 2 or 3 weeks, and then the next time we shoot is in next 2 or 3 weeks. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that we able to just like flow consistently like that.
For the community, I'm gonna just break down the problem real fast. It was just you know what I'm saying, a frames per second problem. I shot episode 2 in 60 frames per second, and it just took mad long for it to upload on my computer. You know what I'm saying? So, but we got that problem nipped in the bud, and going forward, we good. You know what I'm saying? So
already
we straight, man. Back on the sets, baby. Okay.
We back on the set, nigga. We banging on the set, man. You know what I'm saying?
Check yourself, boom.
Yeah, you better check told nigga, we checking cards on the set. You heard?
Yes, sir.
We checking cards, nigga. Is your card good, nigga? My card is good, nigga.
I'm feeling good today, man. It is September 3rd? Yeah, today is September 3rd.
Is it the 3rd already?
It's the 3rd already, man. You know what's crazy? I ain't gonna hold
the first 2 days is just.
I barely remember August flying past like that. If you know, I was looking up. I looked at the day. I was like, damn, it's September. I was like, damn, August over with, ain't it? Shit,
we about to have another president next month.
It felt like the time is just flying, man. And you know what I'm saying?
This the 3rd already, man.
I feel like last month was my birthday month.
We 3 days deep in September already, man. Just think like 2 more weeks, nigga, we'll be looking at a new president, nigga, in 2 weeks. The fuck is you talking about? As quick as time is flying, man. Man, you ain't lying, cuz I thought today was the 2nd, but today is the 3rd.
Today is the 3rd.
You know what I'm saying? Did you know what happened on September the 3rd? I remember what happened on September the 3rd.
What happened on September 3rd?
It was my daddy died on September the 3rd. No, it was the Temptations with it was the 3rd of September. That day I always remember. Yes, I will. Cause that was the day, that my daddy died. Come on, man. Hey, this is right on time, nigga. That nigga was hella pissed, bro. That nigga said, man, you know what happened on the 3rd of September. He said, no, I don't. That nigga was completely lost. He was like, what are you talking about? He was like, don't give me that 3rd of September crap. He said, you know that's the day my daddy died. He said, man, how was I supposed to know that? He said, but ain't that what artists do? He was like, man, he said, what did I ever do to you? He said, no compassion. But now that you got some, man, I'm like, come on, man. Hey.
Temptations, man.
Man, hey, come on, man. Iconic shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was funny as fuck in that movie, boy. That nigga said, as long as I'm writing the hits, okay, the hits. He say, fuck how y'all feel. Your feelings don't matter. When I go into my pocket, nigga, I can't find my feelings there. All I find is a stack of 10,000, nigga, in that motherfucker. So, nigga, do as I say and not as I do, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Just do it how I ask you to do it.
That was a motherfucker, boy.
Come on, man. Just do it how I'm asking you to do it. You may not like me. You may not even like how the style of how I'm doing this. I'm writing the hits, nigga.
Oh God. You know
what I'm saying?
When you look at it, like if you compare him and James Brown had that same type of, you know what I'm saying, authority. Like if you watch the Temptation movie, I don't know if you ever seen the James Brown movie. I think it was called Get On Down or some shit. But
Get On Up. Yeah, already. Yeah, I'd watched that movie a million times.
Yeah,
both of them.
Shit, that James Brown movie is a classic to me. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with that James Brown movie a lot. You know what I'm saying? But,
you know what, man? In order to bring out the best, you gotta be the toughest, and you have to have it right. When you like for people that have no music training, no music knowledge, meaning like they didn't go to school for this, they didn't go to school to get an ear, they didn't go to school to learn critical listening like we had to do, they didn't go to school to like learn what a note is or how a note sound with a B flat, a A flat, a C sharp. They did this shit strictly off of just purebred talent. And man, when you go back and watch not even just the movie, but just some of his documentaries, man, like, you know, he brought the funk he brought the one to the funk, man. Like when you think of, and when you just sit back and listen to his music, man, no matter if it was like funk kind of fast or funk kind of slow, it's like he brought that simplicity and he brought that one to the music. You listen to Bootsy Collins, man, he tell you, man, when he played with James Brown, James Brown told him, he said, man, I don't care about all that other fancy stuff that you do, just give me the one. Mm-hmm. Say, if you just give me that one, he said, you could do all the other, you know, the fills in and shit, but he say, just give me that one.
Make sure that
he say, slap the one on that motherfucker. You hit me with the we good. There, we good. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all about pushing the groove. Mm-hmm. The groove of the music, man. The groove that's why songs back then was 7 minutes, 8 minutes long. Yeah. Versus because for one, back then people danced. So if your music was nice and tight, James Brown was making songs that was Isley Brothers was making songs that was 8 minutes, 9 minutes long. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Gap Band was making songs that was because people was back then they was skating. You know what I'm saying? Back then people was dancing. So yeah, so it was all about the groove. It was all about the, you know, let
that song ride for a minute, okay?
Yeah.
We get down out here.
Come on.
Shit. Don't turn.
You can feel niggas dancing through the record. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like you ever seen the movie Idlewild with
Yeah, hell yeah.
Kind of like that feeling type shit where they be getting down to the club and shit, going crazy with the dancers. Okay.
And they brought come on, man, they moved the table out the way. They said, nigga, come on, man, we gonna clear the floor, nigga.
Get down, nigga. What you talking about?
Clear the set, nigga. God. What the fuck is you talking about? So that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Even with like Coming to America, that little scene where, you know, they brought the African dance and stuff like that, man. I mean, you know, that's how our people are known for getting down, cause we'll clear the whole motherfucker, nigga. Clear the floor.
We need all this space.
We need all that. Nigga, we need all that. Call Don Cornelius, nigga, Soul Train line out this motherfucker.
God, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's go on and get into this topic, man. You know what I'm saying? You say you had a hot topic for your boy, man. Let's go on to Spark One and Park One.
I do, man, but you know what I'm saying? We skipped over, you know what I'm saying, ourselves, man. How you feeling today, man? You feeling all right?
Yeah, man. I feel good as a fresh wood. You know what I'm saying? I feel good as a fresh wood, baby. You know what I'm saying? Out the pack.
Out the pack. Ready to roll.
Ready. Come on, man. You ain't got to do too much. Just hold me in the crutch, baby. I feel good as a new wood, baby. Yeah.
What's
Come
up,
on,
man?
dog. Man, hey, shit, man. Hey, you know what, man? It ain't no need to worry. It ain't no need to worry. Ain't no need to fret, cause God just ain't done with me yet. You heard me? So,
that's a fact. Yeah, look, every day we wake up, he working on us. Okay,
come on, man.
Like,
And I'm working. Hey, like I said in the last episode, man. Faith without works is dead, man. So I'm getting up off my ass and getting to it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making shit happen and shit happening for me. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you know, and I say that because people always want to. They want to like they don't know how to exercise their faith. Like some people have faith and some people have more than others. And for some people, man, you just need to exercise that because that's all he waiting on for us to do is to trust him.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We can have trust in people and we could trust people down here on earth. Some people, you know what I'm saying? Some people you could trust. You can guarantee that what they say, they gonna stand by it and you can trust their word. You know, everybody ain't untrustworthy. You know what I'm saying? So some people you can trust, but God want us to put most of the trust that and the stuff that we worry about in his hands, man. Once we put it in his hands and we do something to change something about it, he'll start to change. You know what I'm saying? But if you just waiting for change, watching the 4 o'clock news, laying on the couch smoking a J, nigga, that shit ain't gonna happen that way. It ain't gonna come that way.
By your ass, okay.
Every day is gonna do it. So
you got to put the work in. Gotta give you the inspiration, but you got to put the footwork in. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you know what I'm saying, we have to let him handle more of our problems, you know what I'm saying, without thinking about it too much. You know, that's what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He wants us to, you know what I'm saying, put our total faith in him and you know what I'm saying, be assured that everything gonna be okay. Because it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, because as long as you have the ambition, as long as you got the drive, and as long as something inside of you just keep pushing you to like do something, then just keep doing that shit, man. You'll never know where and how, where it's gonna lead you, how it's gonna lead you, what you learning on that journey. Like you just never know. You know what I'm saying? Like every day I just wake up learning something new. You know what I'm saying? God bless. But yeah, I wake up learning something new every day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a bright and early morning day, and God is good, brother. How you feel?
Yes, sir, man. I'm feeling good, man. Like you said, it's an early day, man. We getting to it early on the set, okay? Like, hey, early bird bless. Early bird get the worm, okay? And you know what I'm saying? We up early. Shit, the time of this recording is about 10 something, okay? So if you sleep, you already lost.
Yeah, you already. If you still snoring and you scratching your nuts or you scratching your hair just getting out of bed, you already
lost,
failed.
baby. Because it's
you already
like
failed.
Dre,
you already failed. Yeah, come on, man.
Already in motion, baby. We already did some shit before you even rolled about the bed. Okay,
come on, dog.
So you know what I'm saying. But like I said, it's a beautiful day. I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying. Another Tough Talk Tuesday, baby. Okay, Tuesdays is our thing. Okay, and I love it.
Yeah, I think so. I think we was watching Norbit and nigga kept saying Tuesday. I think Tuesday. Tuesday. I look forward to that. I'll be in the shower and be like Tuesday. Can't wait for Tuesday.
Can't wait to
Tuesday. Motherfucker say Tuesday one more time. I knock your ass on the Wednesday. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, don't you dare say Tuesday again, nigga.
Hilarious.
But I think things work off how they supposed to, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think it's too late in the week. I think it's early. I think it's it is not right on Monday. Give people time to wiggle into the week.
You know,
because Mondays sometimes be them hardest, man. You wake up Monday, be like, oh damn,
started
man.
a business week, baby. Shit.
But by Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? You didn't already got in your little groove and your mood, so that's where we come in. We come in on the way. Yeah, we come in on the set. You know what I'm saying? Before you come in on the set, we you know what I'm saying? You're guarded by a guard dog, but he put up right now. But he come to the door checking cards. You know what I'm saying?
Got to make sure.
Yeah, you check your card because once he start the ruffling and scuffling, then that's when we know your card got some diminishes on it, and you need to call 1-800. Get your card right and order you another motherfucking card. You know what I'm saying? You need to order you another card. Your card done got damaged, you know what I'm saying? Lost or replaced or stolen. So, bitch, you need to call 1-800, get your card right, you know what I'm saying? And tell them niggas to check your card, get them your PIN number, get them a passcode. Even if you got security codes, you know what I'm saying? Get them that and get your card right, pimp. You know what I'm saying? Get your card right and play your card right. You feel me? So, yeah, man, let's go on and get into this topic, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. So this topic that we got on the board today, man, was one I came up with. Dre asked me. He said, man, you got a topic? And, it's crazy because I was thinking about it. I was like, man, well, I think I told you, I forgot what I said, but I feel like I was telling you, yeah, and then, like, I was going to think about it for a minute, but that motherfucker hit me instantly. Boom! Because shit I just went through, you know what I'm saying? And it was, the topic for the day is, how long after a breakup in a serious relationship do you officially let that shit go?
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? And,
man.
This is
hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. I'm gonna just tell you right there.
Only for the people in long-term relationships that got some history with each other. You know what I'm saying? That really didn't want to let it go, but you seeing and realizing that that's the best option for both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stop to, you know what I'm saying, to let go of all the after dreams of maybe we can, you know what I'm saying, better ourselves and come back together as better people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
kick it, cuz.
But you don't see it happening. So what is the proper time to say, you know what, I'm officially moving the fuck on. I don't care what that person do anymore. Everything we had, I'm letting that shit go. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that, Dre? What you think is and this life is different for everybody. So none of these answers, they may help you, but they may not fit what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take what we say and work it into your life. You know what I'm saying? If you take what we say at all. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
first of all, let me ask you the question.
Go ahead.
After a serious breakup, how long did it take you to, you know what I'm saying, stop being the person that they can call on and fall on?
Man, I've dealt with this in a few different situations, man. And after the breakup, it seemed like you don't want to let it go, right? Like it seemed like while y'all together, you want to let it go, but then when it actually happens and y'all both call it quits, you find yourself trying to find some reason to stick around or come around just to have some type of contact with the person instead of just both of y'all calling it quits and both of y'all just going y'all separate way. You know what I'm saying? So it really, I'm not gonna say it depends because it really don't, but I don't know, man, because are some people better off as friends than to be in a relationship with each other, or is it just calling it quits altogether? Because some people just don't some people you can't be friends with after you break up with them. So
It was too much there, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, y'all know too much about it. Yeah, y'all know too much
saying?
about each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and this question, you know what I'm saying, came up because, like I said, I just recently went through some shit, and just ended. You know what I'm saying? I broke up. I last time I was in a relationship was 3 years ago, and you know what I'm saying. Me and it was a bad breakup, and you know what I'm saying. When we separated, we was on bad terms. You know what I'm saying? Barely talking to each other, dubbing each other, not taking each other serious, throwing little shots here and there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then it eventually turned into, okay, I can let go of, you know what I'm saying, or just forgive what that person did to me on both sides. You know what I'm saying? It got to a equal, you know what I'm saying, plateau. We were both on the same page. It's like, hey, look, we broke up, but we don't got to be ugly to each other. You know what I'm saying? We can be humans. We can be, we can coexist. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I'll admit, you know what I'm saying? I basically caused the breakup, cheating, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. But, so when the breakup happened, I felt like I was, you know what I'm saying, putting more effort into trying to, you know what I'm saying, put it back together type shit. And you know what I'm saying, while that was going on, you know what I'm saying, I was getting dubbed a lot. She moved out of town, you know what I'm saying, so I was getting dubbed a lot. She'd be like, oh, I'm coming back, coming down, never come, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the heartbreak stages, you let a lot of that shit roll off your chest, or, you know what I'm saying, off your shoulder. You're like, oh, I just want the person back. You know what I'm saying? But as time goes on, you start to realize that you don't have to take that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, we was, you know what I'm saying, seeing eye to eye, but it's now it just feels like, you know what I'm saying, if you continuing to do it after, you know what I'm saying, we kind of like, okay, got back to a certain place and that shit shouldn't be happening no more. It's like, well, basically now it's like you just saying, fuck me. You know what I'm saying? So if the shit continues to happen, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm the person that's trying to put forth the effort to patch things up. And, you know what I'm saying, you steady doing a little slick, stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? It becomes clear at a point that this ain't gonna work for either one of us. You know what I'm saying? And, I just put the final nail in the coffin of my last relationship, you know what I'm saying? Because of some bullshit that she does, you know what I'm saying, with the doves and shit. And she was supposed to come down here for a birthday and dub me, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't really hurt, but it was just an eye opener, like, oh, okay, well, shit. 3 years later, you still saying fuck me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
all I can say is that's all I can, you know what I'm saying? I can't look at it no other way. It's like,
yeah,
you say
like,
fuck me, you don't reach out and offer an explanation, it's double fuck me at this point. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, took me 3 years, you know what I'm saying, to, you know what I'm saying, put the nail in the coffin and say, hey, that shit ain't gonna ever happen again. I'm moving on. I hope you know what I'm saying, grow and prosper and everything in your life goes good, but I'm not gonna be a part of that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with this shit and don't have to deal with this shit, so I'm not gonna deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's my time limit. You know what I'm saying? It could, in my life it's happened faster than that. You know what I'm saying? But the person that I'm speaking of, I had a history with. You know what I'm saying? Of 10 plus year history with, you know what I'm saying? So it took a little longer for me to, you know what I'm saying, let it go completely and just let that person live their life. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like like I said, this 3 years, I wasn't, the first two, I felt like I was trying to patch it up. But the third, you know what I'm saying, it was more of a feeling nothing after, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker do some stupid shit to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, well, It ain't hurt like the first time, so you know what I'm saying, we must be getting somewhere. Shit, you know. First time nigga broke down. Oh my god, bitch! The last time I was like, oh okay. Sips tequila, okay, shit, you know.
So the thing about it is, right? Okay, so because the main focus and the main point of it is that when do a person realize when it's time to let it go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do people even realize when it's time to let it go? Because some people can be in a relationship and don't realize it.
Yeah.
Like you can be so. That's why in a relationship sometimes it's still good to take out time for yourself, because you have to know what it is that you want, and you have to know what you want has to do with the other person that you're with, and how both your wants and needs have to do with this person. Because I think like once you start to feel like, man, they don't, like, this person don't care about my wants, they don't care about my needs, or it's not like they really too much care about it, you start to be like, it's a sense of we don't like care about each other the same way that we used to in the beginning. So like I think like once you get to a point where you stop giving as much energy into it, I would say, I think that would be probably the time to cut that shit off. Like once you ain't giving it the same aggression, or maybe the same love outlook, like you said, like once it don't bother, like once the shit that a person does don't even bother you no more, you like, all right. But then you don't even realize that that's the point where like God didn't help you get over that through time. You know what I'm saying? So like through patience and through time, it help you get over, you know what I'm saying, certain things to where it won't even like affect you the same way it won't. I mean, the same way it will. And like I said, like I dealt with this shit a couple of times, like even with my son's mother, you know what I'm saying? Like when me and her, this is after our son was born, like, you know, we had broke up or whatever, and you know, we was just kind of like still messing around here and there. And I mean, shit, we both just had to come to understanding. Like, either we go like get back together, or you know what I'm saying? Because you know, I don't want this to just be like a every now and again on and off type of situation. Either we go co-parent or we go be together. So I think the best decision moving forward was for us to it. Basically, I think what it is, you have to see what's more beneficial for the situation in the long run. Because what I thought was more beneficial in the long run, in the long run, was what was more healthy for our son to see us as. Did I want our son to just see daddy just coming in, sneaking in mama room every other night? Or did I want him to see a balance where, okay, I know I'm here with mommy. I know when it's time to go with daddy, I know it's time to go with daddy. It ain't no, well, I don't know who I'm gonna be with. I might be with him today, and I might be
Too much confusion.
Yeah, so I didn't
get a clear picture of what's going on.
So I didn't want that to, you know what I'm saying? But it was just I think that like as adults, man, I think you just gotta see the clearer picture. I think that's what it'll help to help you come to the agreement of like, okay, we've been in this, you know, what most people probably call like toxic relationships, and there's some truth to that. You know what I'm saying? On both ends, on the male end and the female end, and it don't make it no better when they both come together, because it's like then you just get a toxic bomb. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's good to come to those it's good to come to those conclusions that, hey, if you know, we doing this same old dance, the same old two-step, and it's not going nowhere, you know. And I'm talking about this is after the breakup. I'm speaking on like after the breakup, like after we broke up and we still trying to, you know what I'm saying, hit and miss everywhere. And it's like, you come to the point of like, hey man, like I don't want, you know, feelings to start coming back or, you know, I don't want this. And I guess once you come to that conclusion in your mind, you start to be like, you know, this is the last time. Whoever thought it would be fucking was the last time, you know what I'm saying? So it be like that, man.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It be like that.
And you know, like I said, just you know, it's hard to describe it, and you can't rush it. You just gotta let it play out. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell yourself, "Oh yeah, I'm done," but you ain't done until you done. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll tell yourself a million, like especially if you're in a person that got history. You know what I'm saying? You'll tell yourself a million times, "Oh, I'm done." You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it took, you know, shit. I lost count how many times, you know what I'm saying, I got dubbed after the breakup. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my whoopty whoop back. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you know, like I said, the last time was officially the last time. Like when it don't when the person does something to you and it don't hurt no more. You know what I'm saying? And if you've been through heartbreak, you know what heartbreak feel like. It's like a sharp pain, like a, you know what I'm saying, like it just hits you. You be like, ooh, damn, that moved my insides. No diddy. You know what I'm saying? But you just feel it in your chest. You know what I'm saying? Feel like your heart just ball, like somebody just balled that motherfucker up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't letting it go. It just, yeah, nigga, you feel that? You know what I'm saying? So when you get to that point where some shit that used to just clutch and break you down, you know what I'm saying? You be like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that point, that's when you officially let it go. You know what I'm saying? And there's no time limit on it. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I mean, you know, man, my personal, I can't. And this is what I'm saying. I can't, I can't judge you for your reason because everybody got a different season. But me personally, man, like when I've experienced, like I would say, cause I can really only say like I've only experienced like a for real loss maybe 3 or 4 times. Like a loss to where I like, you know how you could like not, you feel like you can't, you know, do without that person, or you feel like that person gone, so your whole world is crashed. Like how you just got through explaining, like how your whole world is just kind of like crashing down. Like nothing looks interesting no more because this person, you know. So like, but me personally, I go to like a real deep depression, and that don't always mean like I'm walking around looking sad and all of that shit. It could be like I could be just not wanting to talk, really not wanting to engage in different things. But I'm not I'm not a sad puppy, if that makes sense. Like people like, cause sometimes, most times when we do breakups and shit, we still gotta go to work, right? So most times we go to work, people would be like, man, you know, what's wrong with you or something? And you know, sometimes either they could be right or they could be wrong, but nobody should be able to tell like your whole mood. They could say stuff like, you know, is something wrong or something, but they shouldn't be able to be like, damn, I could tell they mad. They, you know what I'm saying? Or they something must just have happened. It's like, nah, but if I could just come in this bitch, don't really talk, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still being respectful. I'm still being like, I still smile when I speak. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I go through like a deep depression, like losing a best friend, or just So just like not just talking about like relationships like boyfriend, girlfriend, like type stuff, but just having like a connection with somebody and just losing that type of relationship, like that shit hurts too. So like losing like a best friend, like I know what that feels like. And when I say that, uh, man, it's like it's man, it's like snatching a piece of you out of you that a person took and you can't get it back because they have it, and you know that it's a piece of you that they got that they know that you know that they not gonna bring back, and you can't get it back. So that's what's the hurtful part about letting it go, is because letting it go is like letting go of a person that has something, because we give in a relationship, we give to each other, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. So whatever I gave to you, I can't get that back now. And that's what's the hurtful part about a breakup. Like
You
you
want all your
know,
time back.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And whatever it is that you put into it, you can't get it back. So therefore it's like, damn, I invested time, spirit, blood, sweat, tears, whatever, like, and I can't get none of that shit back. So yeah, like when is it time to let it go? I think when it's time to accept the fact that whatever it is that you're seeking, you can't get it back. So you have to let that go. I think that's when it's time to let a situation go, is when you know you can't get that feeling back that you once had, whatever it, because like I said, everybody, I can't judge you for your reason. I got a different season. So whatever feeling that there was, that whatever that person made you feel, and you know you can't get that back, man, just put it like this, John. I think some people come in our lives to help us level over to another bridge. That's why when we try to go back and throw them a life jacket to bring us up to our level, it ain't even work like it, because it's not the same feeling. Mm-hmm. So I think that's really what it ultimately boils down to. I ain't mean to jump straight to the point like that, but I think that's what it ultimately boils down to.
Yeah, that's a fact. And you know what I'm saying? Technically, when you look at it, that's probably like the first stage of shit. I guess, you know what I'm saying? We can call it heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Because it hurt when you lose friends. It hurt when you lose, you know what I'm saying, spouses. You know, that's the first stage of it. You know what I'm saying? Wanting all your time and everything you invested back. You know what I'm saying? Is, you know, shit, don't nobody want to, you know what I'm saying, put a bunch of work in for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be working your ass off and not getting nothing out of it. And definitely nobody on the planet, you know what I'm saying, wants to work for years and years and years, and then all that shit just done and over with. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, that's like a motherfucker signing you for $1 million, and then you get up and don't shake his hand, you rip the contract up in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, shh. You're like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? Speak on the best friend hurt too. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I remember when
I mean, a relationship is a relationship, no matter if y'all together or like if this was a friendship relationship. Mm-hmm. Because to me, how I look at them, they are relationships.
Yeah, they are relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I just wanted to make it broader. That's why I'm glad that you brought this subject up, because I wanted to make it a broader thing, not just talking about just like a boyfriend and girlfriend type stuff, because some people never get to that stage. Mm-hmm. But some people have strong relationships, and for some people, however that relationship ends, you know what I'm saying, you be like, man, either make you afraid to go on with your life, or it makes you learn a lesson and just
apply that to the next situation.
I mean, And I don't even want to say that because that's almost like saying carrying baggage to the next situation. And I don't want to do that. I used to do that, you know what I'm saying, without even realizing that that's what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And that Erykah Badu song became more prevalent to me, you know, bag lady, even though I'm not a lady, but bag lady, you know what I'm saying? You go miss your bus because the stuff that you got too much stuff. And men, and that's what I'm saying, us as men, we don't even know that the baggage that we had from another relationship, we carrying that into somewhere else. We don't even realize that we doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Until somebody have to tell us, like, and until we stop holding our pride up above our eyes and lower it below our nose and smell ourselves, you feel me? Then we'll start to see ourselves. And to then, you know what I'm saying, we gonna always think like, that ain't what I'm doing. That ain't what I'm doing. Well, how you know that that's not what you're doing until you take a look at yourself and realize I'm the man in the mirror. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And baggage can be so many things. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not talking about physical baggage.
Yeah, you know emotional.
Yeah, of course, you niggas hopping house to house, come with a bunch of games and, you know what I'm saying, actual baggage. But, you know what I'm saying,
hefty from a
grown man perspective, we talking about, you know what I'm saying, you leaving one relationship and pulling up to the next one with the same mentality, with the same bad habits, you know what I'm saying, with the same language, with the same, you know what I'm saying, insecurity issues, you know what I'm saying, like.
So let's say some juice for that, right? So let's just hop back to our original topic real quick, and then we finna hop right back into that, and that's what we go end this shit on right there. But just to finish on your topic and to really give you a broader idea and a broader peaceful state of mind, man, that you have to realize when the energy is no longer there, that's when it's time to, because we could play around with it and we could play around with the idea of, well, maybe it'll work out this time if we give it some time apart. Like maybe if we spend some time apart, we give ourselves a year or something, and then, or 6 months or 4 months, and then we come back together, maybe it'll work. Maybe we just needed some time apart. No, you got some people that think like that, you know what I'm saying? But like the whole thing of it is that when is it, your question was, when is it just time to just completely let it go? Like not like just play around with the fact, but just when do you realize like, hey, we done had our fun in the sun. It's time for me to go get water. It's time for me to go get another one. You know what I'm saying? So, and this kind of like something I was telling my brother too, man. Like, kind of like some of the same talk me and him have. Like, you know, when you decide to let a situation go and it don't affect you no more like it used to, take some time out to get to know yourself. Take some time out to know, you know what I'm saying? Especially like you said, when you've been in a relationship 5, 6, 7 years, you know you've been out the dating game. Mm-hmm. Dating game is different once you and hung up your jersey on that team, right? And you about to go trade, and you about to go trade to another team, and you don't know how that squad over here works.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta take out some time to like, okay, hey, what was my part? What part did I play in? You know, when I guess if you start to self-evaluate, everybody don't self-evaluate.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And it takes some people longer than others to start to self-evaluate, because some people don't think that they the problem. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't think that they the
problem.
And that's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. When you don't think that you the problem, then you the problem, you know? So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, I just wanted to bring that out, you know, but to just stick on that, you know what I'm saying? I just, because like I said, man, I done dealt with that a few different times. Like, not just with one particular person or two people. I done dealt with that a few times. Like, we break up and then like we find ourselves still messing around, still, you know, back and forth and shit. And yeah, and it's like at the time I'm not really knowing like, you know, the game that me and this person really playing or whatever. And it's like I'm like, damn man, like how long will we go? That's why I was like, with my son's mother, it just came. I think I did that differently with her because there's a child involved. And I'm like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? We can't keep doing this. Like, I'm just coming over here sneaking in your bed every other night. You know what I'm saying? When my son is asleep, because at this time my son was like 1, 2 years old, so he ain't really like, you know what I'm saying? So when he sleep, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sneaking over mama bed every other night. You know what I'm saying? But I think both of us just, I can't really say it was just all me. I think both of us came to the conclusion that, hey, either we go stick to just co-parenting or we go work on getting back together. So, okay, so what do you see? So, all right, I think it'd be better for us if we just co-parent. I think it'll be a healthier situation. And sometimes you just got to know what's more healthier for you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know, like, is hanging on to it healthier or is letting it go healthier? Because I think sometimes letting it go, and because I've seen it happen and play out in my life, I think it's healthier to let it go.
And you know, it's healthier, but for a multitude of reasons. But the main one I would like to highlight is, you know what I'm saying, like when you're going through a breakup and you steady dibbling and dabbling, fucking on the person, y'all just trading them insecure feelings back and forth with each other. You know,
man, kick that shit, cuz. Say that shit again, cuz.
A lot of people don't realize.
I ain't never heard nobody say that shit. Kick that shit again, cuz.
When you have intercourse with people, you transfer energy. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you go link up with a chick, but that whole day you've been, you know what I'm saying, just feeling down about something. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like some shit coming up that you know you can't handle and you worried about it. You know what I'm saying? You go try to take your stresses out on the pussy. Shit, you just transferred all that worry and, you know what I'm saying? And
between both of y'all.
Like it's
so now
you gave her that, and whatever her energy was, she gave you that energy.
So then now look, then that's when you start getting them phone calls after you leave. So what you think our relationship is gonna be like, and what do you see us like?
What are we?
Yeah, what are we? What are we? That's when you start getting the phone calls a day or two later. So I was just sitting back thinking, because
you done transferred all that energy from your ass. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, shit, vice versa. Don't let her ass be, you know what I'm saying, like down and out and aggravated and irritated and you know what I'm saying, because she giving your ass that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that aggravated, confused energy. You
all that confusion, right? Man, you absolutely fucking right.
Around like you don't even know where it's coming from. You're like, damn, what the fuck? All this, you know what I'm saying? This energy just come from over. You know what I'm saying? You never thinking, oh, it came from that pussy I just slapped the other night. You know what I'm saying?
So let's go ahead and shift it towards the end of the line, right? So after what you shared with your personal experience, what I've shared with my personal experience, and what we all just know to be how to be after a breakup and where we are at now, was it worth it? Like, was it worth it moving forward? I think that's the end question that I want to present to you. Like, is it worth it moving forward? Because some people don't, like I told you, like some people don't realize that they steady going backwards, and not moving forward. They don't see what's better, not even just in terms of another person, but just in terms for the better of themselves.
Yeah.
Is it worth it moving on and leaving that old baggage behind?
In my situation, I would say yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I would say yeah too. In my personal situation too. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't want to let it go.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, nobody wants to at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like,
well,
especially with somebody that you got, you know what I'm saying, history with,
for
something
me,
built up.
for me personally, bro, it was one particular person. I ain't gonna say the name, but it's shout out to T. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say your full name, but shout out to T. And man, when I say it was like my best. It was like losing the best fucking friend, bro. It was like when me and her stopped talking. It was like man, I felt like that scene on Set It Off when Jada Pinkett was counting the money on the bed after everybody was dead, and that song came on. It was like I be missing you, oh no, like that's how I felt even as a man, because I'm like, man, this is like I felt that this was like my best friend. This wasn't somebody that you know, oh man, we just we built this relationship or something. It was like, man, it was like losing my other attachment. Like, if it was another Andre, like a female version, that was the person that I lost. It was like, man, if we didn't have so much in common. And the thing about it was, I wouldn't like building up our friendship. I wouldn't expected us to have that much in common as fast as we did. I'm talking about, man, like just from knowing old school movies, on knowing all the lines to the movies, man, I'd never find nobody. I ain't gonna say that, but I just say that in that way of what me and her had in a relationship, I would never find nobody that could match that type of energy. So yeah, losing that type of energy, nigga, it was like losing a best friend of mine. Like it was this, but like I said, it was like a ball of depression. It was like you go on with your life, but afterwards, when she came back, I told her, I said, you know what? I said, I never thought I'd say this. And I told her this straight face to face. I said, I never thought I'd say this. But I said, it was better for you to be out of my life than it better for you to be in my life. And this was like months after me and her stopped talking. And she just looked at me like in a state of shock. I couldn't believe I said it neither. So we both shocked. We both shocked. I couldn't believe I said it either. But you know what, John? I'm a real ass nigga, so I'm gonna tell you what's real, even if that's something that you don't even want to hear. I gotta tell you what's real. So I had to tell her what was real. Hey, it was nice seeing you. It was good to see you. I enjoyed to see you. But I think that at this road that we call journey, we can't no longer travel down this road no more. I can't look at you the same. When I just kissed you, it wasn't the same feeling. I could try to fake it and make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? But I know that it's not the same fucking feeling. So it was like, and ever since that day, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, hello from the other side. Like, it was really one of the type of situations, but it was worth it. It was worth where I see myself at now and where I was then. And that was just like a year and a half ago, 2 years. It was worth it, man. I mean, it was worth letting it go. That's what I mean by when it was worth it. Like, it was worth letting it go, even if I didn't want to let it go.
Yeah.
So it is. I'm here to preach to the choir and tell you it is worth to let it go. My man said it too. My man said it's worth it to let it go. So at the end of the day, if you're dealing with a situation and you're not sure that if it's worth to let it go, just come to the set, post up on the set, smoke one on the set, and we told you on the set that it's worth to let it go.
That's a fact, man. Just okay, so in a time perspective, you said you had two situations. Just quickly, how long, you know what I'm saying, time wise, would you say it took you, you know what I'm saying, to let both of them situations go? First one, what?
Man,
like I said, my last one was a 3 year thing. You know,
I say like, okay, so like I say with a girl before my son's mother came along, I was in a serious relationship. We broke up. Man, I would probably say it took at least like I want to say like some months, because I don't really want to say like a year. It really take that long. And when I say that, I say like the last time that me and her like had any type of sexual intercourse, any type of contact with each other, I say it took like a few months. You know what I'm saying? To like completely get over the entire situation. Like once she moved into her new little spot, and I came over there to bless it a few times. You know what I'm saying?
So after that, it was over.
Yeah, like cause we at that point we wasn't together no more, but she knew I could come over. You know what I'm saying? Women know that's the thing about a relationship. Like they know who got that good thing, and when they need that good thing on that good wine, yeah, they know Ghostbusters. They know who to call. You know who you gonna call. So it was just one of those situations, and I was just like, shit, you know. I mean, sometimes you just gotta accept it, man. Even like I say, even if you don't want to accept it, you gotta accept it when it's over
fact.
with.
And, you know,
when it's over with.
That be what I think people be holding on to is, you know what I'm saying, that acceptance. They don't, and then that was what shit I held on to, you know what I'm saying, 3 years. Like
looking back at it, probably was, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, I had a line in one of my songs where I said something along the lines of God was showing me how it was gonna play out, but I was still stuck on how I wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? But shit, we don't got the, you know what I'm saying, the final say so. You know what I'm saying? And shit, if you feel it, even if you do, and you move off of what God got going for you, you already fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If you deter what He had set out for you,
man, that was some deep shit.
You done fucked up the, you know what I'm saying?
Because that right there, that bar right there, that'll make a person want to keep holding on because of what you want them to be instead of what God is showing you what they are. You know what I'm saying? It's like if they showing you that they don't respect you, that's why people gotta have boundaries in relationships. They showing you that, you know what I'm saying, time after time, like you were saying earlier, like time after time, they just showing me the same thing. You just showing me who you really are. But in my mind, it's a difference of an image of what I really want you to be.
I'm not believing it. I'm like, damn.
I can't believe that you would do me like this.
She didn't really mean to do that.
Yeah, like I can't believe you would do me in like this. But it's like, yeah, like. Yeah,
that shit, look, you will get tired of it, sir. I'm telling you, man. You know, shit, I wish I was like my nigga Dre. That nigga said I got over that shit in a few months, nigga. Okay.
But another situation, it might not happen. It might not happen for a few months. It might take you a year or two. You know what I'm saying? It might take you a little bit longer than that to just, for one, to even realize when it's time. That's the most important thing, bro. You have to realize when it's time. When it's time to let it go versus when it's your time to let it go. Cause see, you can realize like when it's time to let it go, but your time and when it's time to let it go is two different times.
Yeah.
Cause when you wanted to let it go, it might drag out another 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
When you knew it was time to let it go
the first
2 or 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But you, on your time, you drug it out. But it was been time to let it go. Yeah.
And you kept pushing through.
Because you steady trying to make something appear that wasn't there no more. When you keep trying to make something that's there, I'm glad you said that about that bar, because I'm telling you, man, look, even thinking about it, and you just said it, and I'm just thinking about it now, like that's what make a lot of people keep going back, because even though God is showing you I'm in my mind, I'm not trying to see what God, because that ain't what I want to see, but that's what I want you to be. It's what I want. It's what I see. It's what I want you to be. But that ain't what God. So I feel you.
Yeah, I read that. The boy just came to me. I said, Lord told me that's just the way it is. I'm still stuck on how it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that, because that right there, that'll make a lot of people keep wanting to like travel backwards.
Yeah.
when you're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, moving forward in motion.
Don't ever get
and you drowning in the ocean.
If something is got you going backwards, it ain't for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't for you. If it ain't helping you progress and become a better person each day, it ain't for you.
And some people will fuck around and say, and I'm talking about, and when I say certain things, I'm talking about this work for both ends too. I ain't just talking about some people will say, man, it's the sex that'll make I just can't get enough of, you know what I'm saying, the way that this person make me feel, or the way he make me feel, or the way she make me feel, like, you know what I'm saying, like I just can't get enough of, or I just can't let that go. You know what I'm saying?
And see, people don't even know. People don't even know that if it's just the sex, that ain't love. That's lust.
No, you know but some people develop soul ties through sex. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
Lust. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really think that's
sex.
I don't think that's lust.
You know what I'm saying?
I think lust is more like a John driving down the street looking for a prostitute. That's more like lust. You know what I'm saying? Because that's more like I'm just trying to get a nut off. I don't give a fuck. The bitch, you know what I'm saying, missing one tooth for 10 teeth. I want that head, you know what I'm saying? Or I want some pussy. So that's more like lust. I think I see what you're saying too, but on the other end, I think it's just more so like it's more of a soul tie that y'all have, a soul bond that y'all have together. So it's like that's the only feeling that you're used to. Mm-hmm. You're not used to. You didn't have enough time to let that feeling flush out of you. Because then once you try to go back to it, you'd be like, it ain't even the same feeling no more.
Yeah.
It's not the same feeling of what I used to feel that motherfucker. I used to be about ready to pull out in 2 or 3 minutes in this motherfucker. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's just not the same feeling. Not that it's not that the sex ain't good. It's a feeling. And the feeling ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? I was watching New Edition last night, and Ricky Bell had went to fucking rehab, and the nigga say he wasn't like he wasn't chasing the drug, he was chasing the feeling. And when he said that, I was like, damn. Cause it hit me what he meant by what he said by that. Like, it was the feeling that, like, your first feeling of fame, or your first feeling of having your first $1 million, and that feeling that you get, you chase that feeling.
Yeah.
And sometimes that you will never be able to relive or recreate that feeling ever again. It'll never feel the same. So sometimes it's more about a feeling than anything else. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, shit.
But yeah, I think it's worth it. In the long run, I think it's worth it to leave a relationship, a friendship, if you feel that it no longer serves you a purpose, it no longer serves you your higher self, it no longer brings you to your higher self. Like I said, so I think some people, and I don't know about everybody, but I just think some people, man, I think some people just come in your life to just help you get to another level. Like, I feel like it's supposed to be like
it sounds bad, but they basically a stepping stone to, you know what I'm saying, to your better you. Shit, hopefully. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
If that's what it all comes down to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? I was a stepping stone to some bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To help her get to a better nigga, because she had to go through me first to feel what a good nigga sees. I ain't never heard no nigga talk like this before. Woo! And I ain't never heard no nigga say it like that. You know what I'm saying?
So
yeah, nigga, some men like to feel as though that they were, you know, the big dog stepping. No, nigga, I was the one stepped on to get to for some bitch that came in my life for her to get to where she had to get to. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as she was my stepping stone to get to the next bitch I had to get to. So that's how I feel, man. Like I feel shit. Like you know what I'm saying? I was some bitch stepping stone. I was her. She was my stepping stone. So shit. As long as we got to where we needed to together, some people may have traveled backwards. I've decided to move forward. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Whether you know what a good nigga or a bad nigga is, at least you know that being around me, you got to know what a good person is. You got some people that would be like, oh man, he was just fucked up. Whatever, just the version that you got. I bet you the other person won't say that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I bet you the other next 5 motherfuckers won't say that.
You might have stepped on
to a better person, motherfucker. You the one I might have stepped on the hardest. You know what I'm saying?
Can't say that about me.
You say, well, fuck you the one that's hating the most is the one I might have stepped on the hardest. Everybody else I might have stepped on lightly. You know what I'm saying? You, I might have stomped on your motherfucking ass. I stepped on your face, huh? Yeah, I might have stomped on you, shit. I might have ATL stomped on your ass. I'm talking about bone crusher, nigga. Yeah, I'm talking about bone crusher stomping, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, to some people, yeah, man, shit, you know, you gotta believe that, hey, you was somebody's good person before they went on to meet somebody, good person. They came out with a movie about that, I forgot the name, I can't think of it right now, but it was basically like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you know, some girls go through a string of guys, you know what I'm saying, just to get to that good husband, you know what I'm saying? And some niggas go through a string of hoes just to get to that one good one, you know what I'm saying? Because we all know you can't turn the trick into a treat, and you leave them hoes for the street, you know what I'm saying? So shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just gotta know in perspective, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that people can't change, but I'm talking about your mentality gotta change, you know what I'm saying? Your focus, your vision, your way of thinking, your way of living and going about life gotta change, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I don't care what you used to be, I care what you going into, you know what I'm saying? Because see, we all used to be something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some of us some worse than others. You know what I'm saying? Where we all used to be something back in the day, and shit, as long as, and I just had a conversation with my mom about that. You know what I'm saying? We was having a conversation, and she was telling me about something, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of nigga that hate on another nigga's progress. As long as the nigga is changing for the better, let that man change for the better. Cause who am I to hate on another man's progress? You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm only agreeing with it if it's for the good and it's for the progress of you moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm all with that. I don't care. Yeah.
I ain't fucking with that, but
I don't even really care. You know what I'm saying? But if motherfucker tell me, hey man, this person it used to be this, but the nigga doing better than now.
2 thumbs up, nigga. Even a rover, nigga. Okay, shit. That's what I'm talking about. And
you know what I'm saying? And more power to you.
Don't knock where your progress take you. You know what I'm saying? Like people be so insecure about what other people gonna think about their progress. Like don't think about it that way. You know what I'm saying? Let your progress take you where it's gonna take you.
And the devil tried to come in after my mom told me that shit. After I went outside to go smoke a joint. You know what I'm saying? The devil tried to creep in my mind to tell me like, yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see another motherfucker doing better and look where you at. You know, that's when you know. That's when you know the enemy try to come in and try to creep in your emotions and try to creep in your thoughts and try to get you to thinking like, you know what I'm saying? You not where you want to be because another person's progress may have, you know what I'm saying, passed yours up, or it may look like somebody doing better than you, or it may look like it's taking you longer, but shit, that's because when I get mine, nigga, I'ma stand on my shit, you heard me?
You know
I'm talking about in a real motherfucking way, and I'm talking about I'ma stand on my shit on the set, you feel me?
To me, that also lets you know, and then like I said, to me, that also lets you know that you on the right path. Because the devil ain't gonna try to knock you, deter you from shit if you on the wrong path. If you where he wants you to be,
Yeah.
He ain't gonna say nothing demeaning to you. He gonna be like, yeah, nigga, pump it up. You know what I'm saying? You doing good. But when you on that right path and you walking it and he see that you progressing and you about to be about this motherfucker, he be like, hey man, yeah, nigga, just hop on YouTube real quick. See a nigga $100,000 chain on. Yeah, nigga. He 23. You know what I'm saying? You 34. You know what I'm saying? He try to get to you. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you just said. Like, I'm telling you, when you doing good, that's when the devil try to jump in your ear. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this shit ain't moving fast enough, big dog. Somebody need to step it up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's when he try to get you.
And that's why I was saying. And that's why I was saying last time on the pod is that like moving at my pace and moving at God's pace. At this pace, I'm choosing God's pace.
It's a fact.
Cause nigga, if I move at my pace, nigga, I'm trashing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying like all the time that my way don't work out, but it don't feel the same as when God do that shit. When it's that time, I can look back and say, damn, that shit happened right on motherfucking time. I had some times where the shit happened right on time when I did it, but it feel a little bit different when it hit different and it feel different.
And you know, like these like.
Because when you know when it you know
hit
what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times, like you said, we make our own, you know what I'm saying? We do it our way sometimes, and sometimes it goes right. But a lot of times for me when it go right, they just be little quick wins. You know what I'm saying? Don't be nothing lasting. When they go right God's way, it be some shit that be deeply rooted in me from that point forward. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, oh yeah, I'm moving just like that from here on out. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit that happened to where I don't have to do the same stuff no more. You know what I'm saying? God way always is always the lasting one. You know what I'm saying? The ones we, you know what I'm saying, we control, yeah, they be cool for that little moment. You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna forget about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the devil come in. Yeah, that win ain't count. You know what I'm saying? that wasn't the one guy had for you. That win don't count, nigga. Fuck that win. You ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Try to get in your head, but when them God wins hit, baby, shit, you constantly reminded of them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and that little short snippet of what I shared is something that I think some people won't even realize that like sometimes the devil will try to creep in to other people and have them speak and say certain things in your presence, in your ear listening presence, to where when you leave, you you know you're gonna be thinking about what y'all just talked about. Most times, some people will leave the conversation and they just going on about their day. You know what I'm saying? They just go on about it. But sometimes you leave the conversation, it'll leave on you. And I think that sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when the devil know he can't touch you, like he know he can touch other people around you because everybody don't got the same, they ain't walking in the same spirit that you walk in. So you know he can't touch you direct.
Mm-hmm. You try to get somebody close to you.
To say certain things to make, like you said, make you seem like you moving slow in life and you need to pick up the pace and you need to, you know what I'm saying, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. I will be doing all of that, but only in God's time I'll be doing all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, if God say the same shit, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, moving forward next year, it'll be a better year. You know what I'm saying? I don't do all that, you know, going into next year with this whole plan and shit. Man, I just plan to be on God's plan. You know what I'm saying? That's the only plan I plan to be on. You know what I'm saying? I just plan to be on God's plan. Whatever God got that I'm supposed to go through and I'm supposed to experience and all this other kind of shit, man, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, or whatever. But right now, I believe that shit, you know what I'm saying? We both shit, we on a uphill path. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes what one person has is if it's like if you vibrating on a high level, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they could bring energy onto other people. You know what I'm saying? So shit, just like bad energy can rub off on people, high level energy can rub off on people and make people, you know what I'm saying? It'll just make what you doing. So like if I come up or whatever the case may be, shit, we both came up. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, that's how I'm gonna look at it. Like we both came up and we both put in the equal work, and nobody was the, you know what I'm saying, was the bigger person than each other. So it ain't no, oh man, I'm just I'm just forget about my people and forget about. Nah, nigga, I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got some people that uh, you got some people that's like that, but that's not the point that I was trying to make. But man, you just gotta know that when the time is right, the time is gonna be right, and you gonna know when the time is right. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't gonna be nobody but you and God that just knew that shit. So you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So that's how I'm leaving out on the set, man. Shit, trust that time, and yes, it is worth it to move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Move the fuck on, and if the shit ain't worth it no more, you know what I'm saying? Uh, it just ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because what is what's go ultimate? What is the price you go? What is the price that you willingly? What am I trying to say? What is the price that you are willing to ultimately pay? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all gonna pay a price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit, if you ain't willing to let it go, you willing to pay a price. And shit, whatever price that just it's gonna be a high price. You
And
know
you're
what I'm
gonna keep
saying?
paying it till you let it go, player.
You gonna be paying it all your life if you don't be careful, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So, you
Shit.
know what I'm saying? Shit, the official question when we started this was after a breakup, when do you officially let it go? And I guess to sum it up, shit, my answer was, you know what I'm saying, shit, when it stopped hitting you. You know what I'm saying? Like when the hurt stopped hurting. You know what I'm saying? And shit, until then you definitely gonna double back and triple back and shit like that. But shit, you let it go when you let it go.
You
Shit.
gotta
Don't
you
try
gotta
to force
know.
it.
Yeah, you gotta know when to let it go for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically the answer to that question is you just in your own situation, you know what you dealing with, you know what I'm saying? And this is for both sides. This ain't just from coming from our side talking about females. You talking about females too. You dealing with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no good and he ain't no good around your kids. You know he ain't no good around your family. Your family probably keep telling you nigga ain't no good and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you gotta realize that. And men too, shit, you have to realize when it's time to let it go. Cause we can keep playing with the idea all day. You know what I'm saying? But when it finally hits you, you know, like David did Goliath with that sling and that rock, you know what I'm saying? When they knock a giant
I was
down, when
talking
they
about
hit
knock
you.
his ass over. Fuck you talking about? Big ass thought he had an easy one in the bad. That motherfucker Rock said, "Beat."
That motherfucker probably threw his shield and sword away. He was like, man, I don't even, what the fuck do I need this
Get this
for?
done, barehanded.
Yeah, he probably was like how Goro
Nigga
was.
probably was laughing when that nigga put that slingshot out, like, knock your ass like.
You see this nigga with this slingshot and a stone? I wonder how big that stone was.
Shit, I think they said, I feel like in the Bible it said it was like a pebble, nigga. Something hit his ass with a rock both thought wasn't gonna nigga even put a bruise on his arm, okay? Shit. Nigga, but the power of God was in that little ass pebble, nigga, okay? Flatline his ass.
You say, and that nigga was about 7'7" shit. So we talking about a tall giant, nigga. You ever seen a big tall giant just walk up on your motherfucking ass, nigga? It's a difference when
Yao Ming with muscles, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, 7'9", cock diesel.
No, it's that dancing nigga. The nigga that be
the
big
nigga.
nigga.
Gorilla Groover Gorilla nigga. I know you talking about that big ass nigga, boy.
Times that nigga 8'7", and that nigga and wide too. You know that nigga probably the Goliath probably was wide too. It ain't just enough that the nigga was tall and he was big.
That
nigga probably was
the length of
that nigga was wide. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, what fuck are you talking about? When that nigga hit the ground, shit, that nigga, it was probably like half the earth probably broke in half. Shit, fuck is you talking about? Big as that nigga.
Boom. 500 pounds nigga just hit the ground. That's crazy, man. But it's been another good day on the set, man.
It's definitely has, cuz, man. It's, you know what, man, from the first episode 4, from the first one, man, it seemed like we catching a better vibe with each other each and every time, cuz, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
We already had it pre-camera, you know what I'm saying? But you know the camera, you know,
I think
we real niggas, so we ain't walking around with cameras and whatever. You do the IG and shit, you know what I'm saying? So
one day you go fuck around and get in the car, it's gonna be a camera, it's gonna be my phone. I'm gonna set the shit up right there. I'm gonna say you gonna be like this nigga.
Hey nigga, bring out the mics, nigga. Yeah. Okay? Just get it going. Hey, look.
You know, get in the car.
We talking about it, the floating through the city.
Floating through the city, man. Shit, motherfucker gonna be floating and smoking through the city, cuz.
Floating through the city, hot box combos.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And this ain't gonna be no motherfucking backdrop screen like the nigga from Cypress Hill be doing. That's a backdrop, nigga. This
gonna be seeing the
real shit.
You might catch the arch in the back.
Yeah, you might say, hey nigga, I know that hood over there, nigga. Y'all driving through what's name right now.
Coming to a hood.
Yeah, for real, nigga. Shit, for real, in the real motherfucking way, nigga, on the set.
Look.
Driving through your set, nigga. Fucking shoot your shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit, driving through your shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, baby.
Y'all niggas on Kings Highway? Yeah, fuck yeah, nigga, right now. Nigga.
At the BP. What you talking about, okay? Stop playing, okay?
You had to gas up, put some gas on the petrol, nigga. Who got some gas on the petrol? Who got some snaps on the petrol? Nigga say you got some snaps on the petrol.
That's gonna be a real deal pod, nigga.
Hey, man.
Mike's on, nigga, shit.
Hey, shit, gas was different back in the day, cuz.
Gas was, man, look.
You can hand a nigga 20, you can hand a nigga a dub, and the nigga was well satisfied. Cause that nigga can live a week off that, depending on if the nigga wasn't wasteful with the gas. You know what I'm saying? That nigga can live a week off that gas, and depending on what kind of car he had,
I was born in the 90s, and I think like the lowest I ever seen gas was, the lowest I ever seen gas was like $1 a gallon type shit, and then it started going up to like $1.20. You know what I'm saying? It's
you about right. Yeah, you about right. I think the lowest I've ever seen.
A buck a gallon.
I think the lowest it ever went down to that I've ever seen was like 97 cents. So you're about right around there in that same area. Damn, that'll get you in. Get you in. Man, it'll get you all. Nigga say you want to go run. No, that's Plaza. Yeah, I take you to Jamestown too. Fuck you talking about?
10 nigga probably. 10 damn near fuck around fill your tank up. Okay, your shit gonna be at least half off $10.
Especially if you had a Saturn, or like you had a small Saturn or something like that, cuz.
If you had a small car, 10 fill your shit up for real.
For sure.
If you had like an SUV, a 20.
Especially we talking, man, let's not get nobody no heart attack. We talking about good gas prices back then.
Good gas prices. And you know what's crazy? Gas smells different now than what it did back then. Back then, nigga, gas smelled like gas. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you pull up to the station, and you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wasn't like careless with it then. You know what I'm saying? They spill it a lot more. But you know what I'm saying, nigga? That shit was the nigga. The fumes was real back then.
Was you real like me? Did you like to like?
I did like this. I did like the smell of gas. I didn't go. I ain't put my nose.
I ain't put my nose.
I dropped my window like
I ain't dropping my nose into the gas tank and trying to smell it or nothing, but I think I was a little weird and I like the smell of gas. Oh yeah, you're right, man. I mean, it definitely did. I heard somebody else say that too. I think my uncle. You know, I heard him say that once before. He was like, gas smelled way different now than it did back then. So, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Yeah, man. We banged out another one on the set, man.
Another one on the set, baby. You know what I'm saying? Episode 3 dropping soon. So tap into that. Like I said, we got episode 2 circulating right now.
Just be patient. Shit, we moving. Shit, we moving it.
Get it together, baby.
My nigga doing it as best as he can, cause you know it's just us. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? He mostly doing most of the background work. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't putting no pressure on this nigga's shoulders. You know what I'm saying? The nigga gotta work. He gotta eat, and he record. He do studio shit. So you know what I'm saying? When the nigga gets home. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the fact that shit, you know, it's really, I ain't gonna say kinda, it's really just been consistent, man. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, nigga send me the link, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'll be like shit. Yeah, pretty much. By the time he send me the link, it's a finished, you know, it's a finished product. You know what I'm saying? So it be like shit. We out here doing things. You know what I'm saying? Shit, and it's. Doing it like this is, I think that only time will tell, but I think doing it like this, it will only get better, and the things that we probably are facing now, it probably won't be the same challenges that we face, you know what I'm saying, 6 to 8 months from now.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? 6 to 8 months, this shit gonna be like clockwork. Okay?
Yeah, man.
That's
we be fucking around and getting to have guests on here, you know what I'm saying, about that time, you know what I'm saying? But right now, nigga, it's just, you know, it's just 2 niggas posted up like real G's supposed to.
On the set, okay?
Smoking on that OG, talking to my OG, you feel? You know what I'm saying? Banging on the set, man.
Banging on the set, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. Make sure y'all like, comment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Like my nigga Dre say, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Motherfucking friend.
You dig?
You need to tell 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And yeah,
on
man.
the set.
Hey, keep your head up like Pac told us. You feel me?
Keep your head up. Love y'all.
Already.
We out here.
We out here.
I try to tell him.